Hello, my name is Barry Galler and I'd like to take you through a quick presentation of my forthcoming project on computer media communication. Okay, we'll begin with a quick overview of the project. The project relates to the renovation of 3 separate hotels on the island of Barbados. During the actual project, I worked for a locally based cost consultancy that provided quantity surveying and project management services. The project required full renovation to all hotel rooms, including new FF&E schemes. Also upgrades to public areas and spaces such as bars, foyers and pools. Along with this, restaurant and kitchen upgrades were required to bring the areas up to code, and a new spa and a full landscape and lighting scheme was also required. So what's the current process for this type of work? Firstly, budgets are set, then the architect develops their scheme designs, and using these the quantity surveyors produce initial estimates. These are then compared with initial budgets, and should the budgets be exceeded, the scope of the work is reduced through value engineering, then revised estimates are produced, and when everyone's happy, we go and tender the job. So the existing technologies and communication styles on the project were pretty traditional, such as telephone, conferencing, email, Excel spreadsheets, and a preference for face-to-face meetings. Unfortunately, the Caribbean is synonymous with project overruns and lags in communication due to kind of non-confrontational attitude. The main issues on the project were document revision, there were communication issues, there was some issues streamlining the delivery process due to some of the equipment arriving from overseas and other items being manufactured locally. Some role responsibilities where hotel managers weren't sure what they had to do, and personal conflicts as you would get on any project. So the biggest issue on the project was that of document revision. This is primarily down to each hotel having in excess of 10 different room types. These rooms were priced up using BuildSoft and then exported to Excel so that they could be circulated through the team. This meant that when there was one change, it could result in 30 different revisions to the different documents. So with the design team communicating in a kind of ad hoc manner, this meant that there was numerous design changes, there was changes being made on a daily basis, and people were losing the run of what the most current document was and what was in use. Now, communication-wise, this is what we would like. This is what we would like the project to look like in an ideal world, where communication flows from the top down. The board of directors appoint the CEO. He gets the cost consultants together, and they run the architects and the purchasing agents and manufacturers. Unfortunately, on this job, our communication flow looked more like this. We had an overseas project manager who had personal relationships with people on the island. We had purchasing agents that were based in Miami. We had a board of directors that were based in the UK. So as you can see, it was a fairly fragmented nature to the design team. Now, the technologies we're going to examine are going to be a mixture of collaborative offering tools and portals, and also some real-time collaboration tools. I'm going to look at Google Docs, Excel, also SharePoint Server as a portal. The real-time collaboration, we're going to be looking at Skype, Citrix GoToMeeting, and Cisco's WebEx. Now, to date, I've spent my time reviewing various technologies. Had a quick look at Google Docs to see if we could set up some sort of a structure there. Also had a quick look at GoToMeeting, and I'm fairly familiar with Skype. Now, the project report that I was producing at the end of the project was going to look, it's going to be structured as follows. So we'll start off with the abstract, the project brief, a brief introduction, the project description and the as-is process of how things work. The analysis and assessment will cover how we like to change these, and then proposed solutions, what the benefits are and the challenges, and finally a conclusion. With regard to the proposed solutions, they won't just be based on what the best solution is. They'll have to be based on different factors such as the cost and the ease of implementation. Obviously, this will rely on the existing technology skills of the main protagonists that are involved in the process, and we'll be looking more for the optimum solution as opposed to the best solution, because a lot of these solutions may require change in existing management structures, and a lot of the guys that were based in this project are pretty embedded in their thoughts. So that pretty much concludes my presentation. If you have any questions or feedback, please let me know. Thanks very much.